I love to wear floral fragrances, very fresh floral fragrances in the summertime. It's one of my favorite type of fragrances to wear in the summertime. How about you? I have quite a lot of light floral fragrances that I love to wear in the summer. I tried to narrow them down as much as I could, but I have quite a few here that I want to share with you guys. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous fragrance video. Like I said, I have a lot of floral fragrances, fresh, light floral fragrances for summer here I want to share with you. Now, I uploaded two parts of Solar Fragrances video. So part 1 and part 2 of Solar Fragrances, which happens to be my favorite category of fragrances to wear in the summer heat. If you missed those videos, check them out. I'll link them up here and down in the description box. Some of the solar notes tend to be white and yellow florals. So some of my floral fragrances that I like to wear in the summer were included in the Solar Fragrances video, but not all of them were, of course, you know, floral. There are several types of fresh fragrances that I like to wear in summer. So there's aquatic fresh, floral fresh, citrus fresh, musky or powdery fresh, you know, several types. So I already did the citrus fresh fragrances, which I'll also link up here and down in the description box. Solar fragrances, which is also a fresh kind of category. And then this is gonna be floral, light, fresh ones for summer. Let me start. So one of my favorite new floral fragrances for summer, it's right here. I am loving this. I just recently got this from Twisted Lily. This is from Twisted Lily, and you guys can get this fragrance on Twisted Lily. I have a discount code down in the description box for you. It's Cleo 10 if you want some money off this fragrance. This is one of my favorite fragrances this summer, Amouage Honor Woman. This is a very white florally, slightly green, beautiful, fresh white floral fragrance. It's so light and kind of refreshing and airy and yet very feminine. And it has a little underpinning, like this nuance of, I don't know, something a little bit more almost sultry in a way. You know, it's not just like a, oh, happy white floral fragrance. It's a very memorable white floral fragrance. This has got a bit of a kick too, because there's a little bit of pepper in the opening. This is a beautiful white floral with really beautiful white florals like gardenia, jasmine, lily of the valley, you know, tuberose, all the very pretty white florals in this fragrance. But this is also a little bit, you know, like sultry, not kind of luxurious too, you know. So this is a very memorable white floral, which is why that it makes this a perfect fragrance for brides. It's that season, bridal season. This is one of my top fragrances, I think, that a bride should be wearing. Something very ethereal and feminine about it, but at the same time very memorable and kind of a little naughty on a little bit, you know, although like it's completely the opposite of that bridal image, you know, like you want something memorable as a bride. You want something that feels bridal, but at the same time memorable, right? That's what this is. I tell you where that comes from. This has a little bit of leather, which is always, you can barely even tell this has leather other than that luxurious feeling that it has, you know. And a little bit of incense, I think a little substance with some amber. It has even, I think, a papanax, a little bit of vetiver. Beautiful, beautiful, almost bridal, but very memorable fragrance. Amouage Honor Woman. I love this bottle, by the way. I will link it down in the description box with the discount code. Here is something from Bun number 9. This one is a white and yellow floral fragrance. This is so pretty, you guys. I'm not gonna spray these. None of these have to be sprayed. I've been just spraying because you guys sometimes want me to spray, but I tell you, a lot of the times You don't need to spray unless like the atomizer is kind of weird one, like the not alien, the angel ones, you know what I mean? This is, by the way, Bun number 9 Central Park West, if you didn't know what it is. This has ylang ylang, some gardenia, some jasmine, some other beautiful florals, yellow and white florals. You get the idea. It has that little bit of kick, just kind of like Amouage on a Woman, a little bit of kick from the pepper in the opening, which always seem to really complement white floral fragrances, I gotta say. Some powderiness from that Orris. It has a load of musk, always nice to have musk, and a little moss, which adds like that sort of herbally kind of sexiness to it. It's a really beautiful fragrance. There are other notes, but anyway, it's just a very beautiful, pretty yellow and white floral. Lasting power is amazing. Sillage is amazing. Projection is amazing with this fragrance. Same with Amouage on a Woman, by the way. Nice lasting power, 8-hour plus fragrance, nice projection, but it wouldn't choke anybody, it wouldn't be offensive at all. Good lasting fragrance, but beautiful, you know? And then I have here 2 fragrances that I have to mention. This I have to mention because it's just so pretty. This was mentioned in my Solar Fragrances video too, but I needed to put it in here because this is also super floral. All the Solar Fragrances have flowers, sometimes white or yellow flowers, but not all floral fragrances are solar. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so this one I have to mention. This is by Unnu Nomad. This is one of my favorites now. Like, I got this like after summer was over last year, and I am finally able to wear it because summer's again here. This is very much a summer fragrance. This is Murmure d'Edgy. You guys, this one is, it means murmur of the gods, I think. Like, really, that's the direct translation, but it really means like whispers of the divine or something, you know. But anyway, this has the beautiful frangipani, like that ylang-ylang type of beautiful tropical florals. The thing that really make me crazy about this fragrance, the frangipani, you know, the frangipani note is just to die for. You guys know how much I love frangipani. This is really pretty, you guys. A pretty, pretty, pretty fragrance. Very beautiful, fresh floral for summer. For like those intense hot summer days, like very, you know, blazing summer hot days, this is perfect. You know, it'll leave you feeling like a summer sun goddess, you know, like summer goddess, you know, without and clean, fresh all day too. This has got a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of amber, you know, like a little musk, the usual. But the thing that is noteworthy, the frangipani, oh, so pretty. This is so pretty. I love the like blush colored juice too, by the way. The next one I'm going to talk about, so here this one's blush colored and this one's kind of yellow. Now the next one is also from Unnu Nomad. This is Fleur de Fleur. I think it means flower of flowers or something. This one has ylang ylang too, but it doesn't have, I don't think, frangipani. But one of the noteworthy things about this one is that this has a little hint of saffron, which I think it's on the dry down. It's so beautiful in here with the yellow florals mixed with it. Love the ylang ylang, the jasmine type of florals in here. Ah, pretty, just pretty. I just love these two a lot, you guys. These are gonna be like, I'm gonna suck the juice out of this like crazy. I already started wearing them. I've worn, I think the first one, about 3 times now. Fleur de Fleur, only once, but I'm really gonna keep wearing them. I have so many fragrances to rotate to, but I still love them so much. Next one is Jasmine d'Ange by Dior. You guys, this is best worn in like really warm summer, you know, in the summer when the weather is really warm. But the performance of this fragrance is so much better in the summertime. This one is that gorgeous, like, you know, like slightly fruity but beautiful, like pure, non-indolic, not at all indolic jasmine. So that's the kind of, sometimes I love a good non-indolic jasmine. You know, this is a very sweet, kind of almost fruity jasmine with the fruity notes in here. There's apricot in here, I believe, a little bit. Might be some osmanthus too, but anyway, so this has that sort of juiciness, kind of fruitiness from the apricot with the beautiful jasmine. So it's almost like a sweet jasmine, you know. Oh, so pretty. This is such a pretty fragrance. This, I got the matching body cream with this, oh, and the body wash. Together, they're just heavenly, you guys. You have to have this. It's so pretty. This is from the Dior. This is from the Dior Privé line, the La Collection line. I really love it so much. And here's another new fragrance that I have been just loving. Okay, this is very unique. This is very different. This is a very powdery floral fragrance, but very fresh. There's something super fresh and bright and bursting, kind of almost juicy about this fragrance. Did I say this is Sonic Flower by Room 1015? This is a very powdery, pretty iris. You know, iris is a very powdery blue-purple flower. This has like orris, which is also a powdery note. Some musks. There's this carrot seed note in here. It has like this sort of, how do I really explain carrot seeds? It's kind of like a powdery kind of version of, you know how celery smells? Gosh, what do you even call that kind of smell? You know, it's difficult to explain. But anyway, it's a very edgy, different kind of fresh, almost, you know, it's floral, but like powdery floral perfume for summer. This is one that really works well in heat, in hot weather. So really love it. Oh, I actually forgot to mention, so I was gonna say I have a discount code. Again, it's also Cleo 10 for this as well, if you guys want, in the description box. And for these two, the Une Nuit Nomade 2 also have a discount down. Just check the description box. I have basically all the discounts down there for you guys. So this one right here, it's one of my top favorite floral fragrances, but it happens to be also a very solar fragrance because it's very tropical, very, you know, reminds you of tropical places, beach, the sun, you know, those are solar fragrances. This is Fragrance de Bois Oud Jaune Intense. I know I included this in my solar fragrances video, but this is also one of my top floral fragrances as well. Oh, this is so bewitchingly just captivating, beautiful fragrance. I wear this sparingly. I put quite a dent into this, but do you see, like, even wearing it sparingly, I already put a dent into this. I took this with us on our last summer vacation in Hawaii. Wore it quite a bit, and that's when I wear it. Like, I wear it on like date nights, on like a tropical amazing summer vacation, that sort of occasions, you know, like a special date night or a special vacation type of occasions. This has some beautiful florals like ylang ylang. There's some frangipani and maybe tiare flower in here too. Yeah, this has tiare flower. Tiare flower, I want to say, more than frangipani, the tiare flower and the so I can smell this all day long. And the ylang ylang, so beautiful. This also have like this, like, I think it's a artificially created note, but like, you know, banana leaves. Like, there's a note in here that's supposed to smell like a little bit of banana leaf, which really takes you to a tropical island, you know. And loads of vanilla and that really amazing like signature. It's so good. I could smell this all day long. My husband's, this is one of my husband's, one of his favorite fragrances on me, which is also why I wear this sparingly for on special occasions. And of course this here, Juliette Hassagan's latest fragrance, Lust for Sun, is very similar to Oud Jaune Intense in a way, not exactly. Nothing will ever come near close to Oud Jaune Intense. You know what I mean? This has the same kind of gorgeous like tropical florals, ylang ylang, frangipani, those type of florals. beautiful floral fragrance, but it's also very solar because it has, you know, coconuts and stuff like that. So yeah, so floral and solar. Guys, I forgot to mention this in my citrus fragrances video. This should have been in my citrus one and in this video. But anyway, this is a very fresh floral fragrance, very orange blossomy, but this also has quite a bit of citrus as well. This is one of the classiest, nicest, amazing fragrances that I know. This is English Promenade 19 by Kriegler. This was Audrey Hepburn's one of her signature scents. This has loads of like orange flower or orange blossom, some ylang ylang a little bit, some neroli too, I think, and grapefruit or one of those like really juicy citruses. So this should have been included in my citrus fragrance video. Some musks, really pretty fragrance, very much a favorite for me for summertime. I need to start wearing it more. I hadn't pulled this out. I was like, oh, I want to wait for like a special occasion, but I'm just gonna start wearing it because these are very expensive, by the way, Kriegler fragrances. But I really love English Promenade quite a lot. And speaking of Kriegler, I have another one from them. I'm sorry for including a couple of very expensive fragrances, you guys. You know, I have many more options here, so you don't have to stick with these. This is a Voyage au Paradis by 56 by Kriegler. This one, this one is a unique fragrance, to say the least. This is not just your average fragrance, average floral fragrance. This actually has frangipani, but I gotta say, more than the frangipani, I smell the osmanthus more in here than frangipani, and it has jasmine too, very pretty. Lots of citrus. By the way, this could have been included in the citrus fragrance video too. This has quite a bit of citrus, like bergamot and orange, you know, both. Just a really pretty fragrance. Yeah, the osmanthus, I wish the frangipani was more dominant in it than osmanthus, but I am really starting to love this. When I first got it, I wasn't like too crazy about it, but I actually started to like it quite a bit. And then I have this new Bond Number 9 fragrance. I love the bottle. This is Bond Number 9 Esther Place. This has like a very beautiful green violet leaf note that I absolutely love. Some, you know, juicy, almost syrupy orange, mandarin orange note. This has freesia with poppy flower, which I think is very unique. Some other beautiful florals. I want to say I smell almost like lily of the valley in here. And it's kind of powdery as well. Some musks, you know. It's very beautiful. Yeah, beautiful fresh floral, almost has like a ozonic feel to it, you know. So fresh. Very fresh, light floral scent, easy to wear fragrance for summer. Really was looking forward to wear it because I bought it in like late winter, so I've been waiting for, you know, spring and summer to come around to wear that. If you want a really fresh rose fragrance for summer, here's the one for you. This is A Kiss from a Rose. This is a very pretty, like fresh garden, fresh kind of rose fragrance, because there's a green note in here that makes the rose in here smell very much like a rose picked from a garden, you know. Oh, so pretty, so fresh, so light. This has some beautiful white florals like jasmine as well. A little bit of like juicy, pretty note, I think blackcurrant or something, that's adding a little bit of that almost aquatic kind of freshness to this with the greenness, which really works well together if you ask me. And it has like a little bit of like sultriness from the cypral oil in the base, which I think makes this fragrance quite appealing. And of course some sexy musks. You have to have, musk is a must, like I said, you know. Here's another very fresh rose fragrance for summer. This is very beautiful. Every time I love this fragrance. Every time I smell this, I do wear it actually for that specific occasion. Whenever I go to tea with my family, you know, in warmer weather, spring and summer, this is what I wear. You know, whether it's high tea or tea at home at 4 o'clock, or we're having tea at the park, you know, This is what I always reach for. This is really pretty. This has like a, it's a very interesting fragrance. So it has that beautiful, beautiful several rose notes in here, different kinds of rose notes. And then you get a little bit of, is it like tangerine or mandarin, one of those syrupy citrus notes with a little hint of hazelnut, you guys, which is very interesting. I think those are the noteworthy notes in this fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it, and I love the Tudor rose seal there. Did you see the Tudor seal right there? Yeah, it's quite, it's really good. Speaking of Penhaligon's, did I say it's from Penhaligon's? Elizabethan rose. And this one is Penhaligon's The Favorite. Now this one is kind of like Sonic Flower, not exactly like Sonic Flower. Sonic Flower is very edgy. Like, so Sonic Flower I feel like is the edgier version of this, The Favorite. Now The Favorite is the more like, you know, buttoned up, classy version, whereas Sonic Flower is like the, you know, loose, hair loose and, you know, edgy girl, kind of a little bit like wild, you know, that kind of version. So this is a powdery, beautiful, pretty powdery, light, almost aquatic, airy floral fragrance. Powdery, blue, purple, floral. This has violet, which is a blue, purple, floral. There's iris, of course, blue, purple, powdery. Iris, I think orris too. And then mimosa, which is a very bubbly, bright, sparkling yellow floral note. Very sensual sandalwood in the base with a little sexy bit of musk. Really lovely. Again, also great for tea. I actually kind of alternate between these two for like tea. I don't know about you guys, like for me, tea is a significant, 4 o'clock is tea time, okay, where I grew up, where I was born and raised. You know, like the English, we have 4 o'clock tea. It's a thing, okay? So my family has that same kind of tradition. We don't do that every day. We don't have usually time for that, but on weekends, we do it. We do it on weekends. Oh, here's another beautiful floral fragrance. For me, I love this. This is that beautiful, pretty tuberose scent. This is by Diptyque. This is Dosson. This is what I have this is the Eau de Parfum. Eau de Toilette is, I think, the turquoise bottle. But, oh, I love this so much. This is that, I wouldn't say bubblegummy, but like the more natural tuberose, but it does have, I don't want to call it bubblegummy though, you guys. It's not exactly that, you know, that tuberose scent, very unique, you know. This is very tuberose, dominant, beautiful, very elegant, beautiful, beautiful, okay. Floral fragrance. Then I have this one right here, Gucci Flora, Gorgeous Jasmine. I am not a huge fan of Gorgeous Gardenia, which I thought I would love it a lot, because Gardenia, I love Gardenia, but it wasn't like all that mind-blowing to me, whereas this one, the Gorgeous Jasmine, this one's good, this one's good. Has some beautiful citruses, loads of jasmine, some magnolia, some rose, I think. You get the idea. It's very pretty, easy to wear fragrance for spring and summer, but it works really good, really well in heat as well. And of course have our pretty princess right here. This is Delina La Rosée, you guys. This has that beautiful juicy lychee note, the signature, one of the signature notes in Delinas across the board, all 3 Delinas, and of course the Turkish rose. But what makes this fresh and light for summer are those watery notes that are in here, the aquatic notes and the juicy pear and the citruses. Oh, this has other floral notes too, not just you know, rose. There's Turkish rose and I think Petalia, I want to say Petalia or peony in here, which is really pretty with rose. I think of, every time I smell this fragrance, I think of like roses floating in beautiful clear water, you know. Lots of musks, very this is kind of like a floral and aquatic kind of fragrance. So yeah, beautiful fragrance, fresh floral for summer, a must-have in my opinion. So this was in my solar fragrances video too. I said I would include the ones that are kind of solar but also floral towards the end, because these were included in my Solar Fragrances video. This is Dolce Garden. This is very much a solar fragrance. Has those coconut kind of, you know, notes, but this has frangipani and ylang ylang, which are also solar notes, by the way, but very much like has neroli and magnolia and these other beautiful flowers. Loads of vanilla too in the base. I love this fragrance. Yeah, it is a solar fragrance, but it's also very much a floral fragrance as well. Floral fresh. It's super pretty and makes me happy, this fragrance. This like puts a smile on my face, you know. Here's another very kind of super fresh, almost aquatic, beautiful floral fragrance for summer. Amouage Love Mimosa. This is very super fresh, very light, beautiful, aquatic, fresh, like a bucket of water with flowers in it, you know. Honestly, this has mimosa. Obviously, it's a very like bright, like very bright, sparkling yellow floral, you know. And this has cascalone and some watery notes, which makes it very almost like not ozonic, kind of aquatic. It has like a little bit of greenness from the violet leaf, which is always really pretty with like fresh, almost aquatic florals. Some juicy pear, some other kind of light floral notes. Very pretty. This was in my solar fragrances as well, by the way, which is also a solar fragrance, but floral as well. Here's another beautiful floral scent. This is really pretty. This is from the Gucci Bloom line. This is the Gucci Bloom Profumo di Fiori. This one is a very dominantly yellow floral fragrance. There are loads of white florals too. There's ylang ylang in it. There's tuberose in it with a little bit of that bubblegummy scent. There's no other way to say it but bubblegummy, but it's not exactly like bubblegummy. You know what I mean. If you know what I mean, if you've smelled tuberose, you know what I mean. This is got jasmine, loads of jasmine, okay? Very like happy fragrance. It has like loads of solar notes in here too, other than the floral notes. Lots of musk, some cedarwood. Really pretty must-have summer floral right there. Here's another great summertime floral fragrance. This is Jasmine Marzipan by the Lancome Privé line. This is beautifully, beautifully jasmine scent, but the difference is this has a little bit of almondiness in it. Very light though. You know, have you ever had marzipan? It's like an icing made out of ground almonds and sugar, so there's a sweetness to this. So it's like a sweet jasmine, almost like Jasmine d'Ange, but like different with the almonds, you know, more going marzipan direction, whereas that's going like the fruity apricot direction. This, oh, it's so pretty. So much jasmine, very light, very airy, very beautiful, with that little bit of almond giving that almost sweet marzipan vibes. There's sweetness in here from something. I don't know. I don't think it's vanilla, but there's sweetness in it. Okay, so yeah, Jasmine Marzipan. I think it's being discontinued, you guys. You can still get a hold of it. I will link everything down in the description box for you, but it is being discontinued. I think, gosh, you know, with fragrance houses, I don't get it. But anyway, so those are the main 20 that I wanted to show you, but I have more here that I mentioned in my solar fragrance. I'm not going to spend time here. I'm just going to show you. This is Gabrielle Chanel, again, very yellow type of white type of yellow, mainly yellow but white for also fragrance. I have the Parfum version, which is the more concentrated, potent version of it, of the Eau de Parfum. This is Sun Goddess, has frangipani. This is absolutely beautiful. Frangipani and other beautiful like solar tropical floral notes. Beautiful, very solar too. And Watch by Micallef. Of course, I have the discount code for Micallef Fragrances, Cleo 10, also down in the description box. Go check it out. This one is a beautiful yellow, beautiful, like sweet yellow floral fragrance with ylang ylang and all those, and white florals, and loads of bucket of vanilla. So delicious. I love this. This one makes my eyes roll like this. Kind of like, you know, Oud Jean Montans, they kind of have like a similar vibe where you just want to be like this. And then of course Chanel Beige, which is again frangipani, beautiful solar fragrance but floral as well. Dolce Shine is another one, again with beautiful floral notes but very solar as well. But anyway, so those are my beautiful floral fragrances that I love to wear in the summertime, that really stand up to that summer heat, making me feel like a beautiful summer goddess. Okay, like I feel fresh and pretty and like a goddess all summer because of these fragrances. You know, other than dressing up nice, like one of the other main things is smelling nice, right? So that part these fragrances do for me. What do you think? Let me know down in the comment section. What are your favorite floral fragrance, like floral fresh fragrances for summer? Let me know down in the comment section. I don't hear enough from you guys. Please tell me your comments are not being deleted by YouTube, okay? If you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button. Really helps me grow my community. It allows me to bring you better content by growing my community. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I upload a lot of short, digestible content. I will see you guys in my next video.